Welcome back to CAN. This segment is sponsored by Claire. Caribbean Community Minister responsible for Information and Communication Technology, Dr. Keith Mitchell, the Prime Minister of Grenada, wants to use the new technological era to drive the region forward. He foresees it having a significant impact on the growth and development of the Caribbean. Mitchell highlighted the issue during his recent address at the 34th meeting of CARICOM heads of government in Port of Spain, Trinidad. The former mathematics teacher at Howard University in the United States, the Grenada leader is pushing for CARICOM to transform itself from 15 sovereign states to a single ICT state to complement the CARICOM single market and economy. Mitchell wants the more advanced states to help those who are not at their level. He's of the view that there should not be roaming charges among CARICOM states, as is the case in the USA. And I quote, "When you make a call, you make a call. It should also be so in the Caribbean. That will help to do precisely this," he told fellow leaders. Mitchell is pushing for a meeting with regional ICT ministers in St. George's to lay the groundwork for the transformation to a single ICT state. He said that the idea has been warmly received by ICT ministers and is positive that the meeting in Grenada will chart the way forward for ICT to play a meaningful role in the economic growth and development of the region. In Antigua, the Veterinary and Livestock Division is issuing a warning to people who slaughter animals illegally. The unit said in a notice that animals are being slaughtered outside the government abattoir. The chief veterinary officer says the method being used is inhumane and is against the law. The Livestock Division has the responsibility for the management and the development of livestock programs in collaboration with the local livestock farmers. It reminds residents that this is a serious offense and failing to comply will result in serious charges. Overseas-based Guyanese Sadesh Mangaldin, who was brutally robbed and attacked by 4 masked bandits at the house in which he was staying on Thursday evening, left Guyana yesterday morning for New York. Reports suggest that Mangaldin, who originally claimed that the bandits relieved him of $9,500 did not lose all that money. It was reported that Mangaldin had revisited a local bank there and changed Guyanese currency for $9,500, which he intended to take back to the States. Mangaldin was in the country since 2 Saturdays ago and was staying at his sister-in-law's residence in quarantine when he was attacked shortly after 9 a.m. on Thursday morning. At the time he was relaxing in his hammock, one gunman rushed into the yard while another raced upstairs and demanded that he hand over the bag with cash, which was hidden under a bed. Mangaldin also sustained chops about his body as a result of the confrontation. The men took the bag and made good their escape. He was a patient at the Port Morant Hospital and was subsequently released. He quickly made arrangements to leave the country early yesterday morning for fear of his life. Investigations are continuing. In Jamaica, former Education Minister and Prime Minister Andrew Holness has accused public school teachers of giving him a hard time when he was in charge of that portfolio. And I quote, "I was never a favorite of the teachers. The teachers never liked me," Holness told reporters. But the firebrand former head of the Jamaica Teachers Association, Nadine Malloy, who was a leading teacher during the time Holness served as Education Minister, says that's far from the truth. And I quote, "I personally liked the minister and the teachers liked him, but he never understood that he needed to be more consultative," said Malloy. A similar sentiment was echoed by Duran Dixon, who served as president of the JTA for the 2008 and 2009 academic year. "I don't know about liking him. We had to deal with Mr. Holness as minister, and while there were issues, these were settled," said Dixon. "Personally, I got along well with the minister, and from a JTA perspective, there was no issue with him," added Dixon. The JTA has been long described as an organ of the People's National Party, but that was not the reason Holness put forward, as he charged that the teachers did not like him. And I quote, "I put on the table the principles of accountability and performance. At the same time, I got results," charged Holness as he addressed a Gleaner Editors Forum at the newspaper's North Street offices last week. Holness argued that during his tenure as education minister, he and the Jamaica Labour Party administration did not seek to take away the terms and conditions under which the teachers operated. According to Holness, the JLP administration, which he led for a short period after replacing Bruce Golding in 2011, sought to hold the teachers accountable for the terms and conditions which they already had. But Malloy countered that the teachers were not afraid of accountability or change. The Education Transformation Program did not begin with then Minister Holness, and the teachers were not opposed to it, said Malloy. What everyone needs to understand is that the big stick policy does not work. Had Mr. Holness been more consultative, he would have had more support. The veteran educator further argued that the teachers were not opposed to change then, and they are not opposed to change now. You are watching Caribbean Affiliate News. Stay tuned.